Grandma Rachel in the kitchen's glow, chopping dreams where flavors flow. Tasty bites and a glass in hand, cooking up joy, it's all so grand.
Hi everybody. I've got this dish today. How many of you have been to Costco and actually bought one of the rotisserie chickens? I mean, you can eat it that way, you know.
I've done that.
Yeah, and it's good. And but you know what? You can use it for other things, and it's easy to make a meal. So this meal here is just a made-up thing that I pooped out of my head. Basically, it's it's a mixture.
I don't know
of
where that
things.
came from. Okay.
I don't know where that came from. I don't have any idea. But it's a mixture of things. Here's what I'm going to add into this. I'm going to take just the chicken breast off these. Okay, off the rotisserie chicken here from Kirkland, and we're going to add some bacon. But let's start with this. Let's do this first. Okay, we got.
Get closer so I can show.
Yeah, we've got a condensed mushroom soup that we're going to put in there.
Not some soup.
Soup, mushroom soup. And then we're going to do a hatch style green chili, just a little bit of that, a little bit of pepper. We've got a 3/4 cup of milk, and then we have a
1/3 cup.
1/3 cup, yeah. And then we have a half tablespoon, 2 teaspoons of
chicken bouillon for the salt factor, yes.
And then we have
leftover bacon. I'm glad you're utilizing that.
Yeah, this is from Sunday. And then and then these mushrooms I'm going to cut up.
That was also from Sunday. That's leftovers. Right? These are leftover ingredients.
And then I'm going to put jalapenos. And a garlic. And some green onions.
Okay.
Let's get started.
And what kind of beer is on the menu today?
I'm drinking a Kirkland.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, it's funny.
Hence the Costco.
It's a Kirkland Helles style lager.
Oh, yes. I did not like that one.
And I did like it. And it's actually made by
Deschutes Bend, Oregon Brewery. Mm-hmm.
And it's actually really good. Okay. I like it.
All right.
You might like it now that
well, I had another one yesterday after I had like 5 others, and it was okay.
It was pretty good, huh? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take the condensed mushroom soup.
Okay.
And you know how they usually call for like the whole can of milk. I think that's just too much.
Oh, a whole can of milk added on to
Right,
that.
you just add it to this.
I usually put the milk in there and swirl it around a bit, but whatever.
Well, yeah, this is being a little bit difficult. So I'm trying to get it out there. We don't need all that anyway. It's not that big of a deal. All right, get out there. Right.
Get.
All right, whatever. There's that.
Okay.
I probably can throw that away. And then I'm going to put the milk in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put the bouillon in there.
Straight away bouillon.
Bouillon.
Okay.
And then just however much you want it. This is
I like it spicy.
Chili.
Throw a lot in there, babe.
Well, we also have the jalapenos to go.
Yeah, throw that in there too.
So this is just going to be probably about a dash.
Half a teaspoon?
Half a teaspoon maybe.
Not even?
Yeah. And then we're going to put the pepper.
Black pepper, another
equal
parts. So equal parts basically it look like to me. Okay.
Do you like the new counter that we have here?
It's a little island that
I put together. Remember that? Yeah.
That was a short. We only did part 1.
No, we never did part 2 because I already finished
part 2, it's done. Here we go. Part 2, you're welcome.
The next day after I got home from work, and I got well rested after a nap.
Sure.
All I had to do was put the drawers and stuff together. I actually didn't even look at the how the thing went together. I just did it. So what I'm doing here is just cutting up the mushrooms, and basically this is just, I don't care. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just chunk it up. Make it smaller than it is. Because they'll watch me shrink. I don't know if I need all those mushrooms actually.
I think you should use them up.
They're
going to shrink.
Well, these are Bella, and the Bella doesn't shrink that much. So.
All right. Well, use your best judgment, but
I'm going to use these for now, and I'll wait.
They're just going to get bad. Not have to throw them away.
I'm going to use these for now, and then I'll wait and see if I need the rest of them. But that's a lot right there.
I love mushrooms.
Plus mushroom can of soup there too.
Yeah.
This I'm going to sprinkle over top. So now, you know what, you guys? These jalapenos, they make them so big now. They're not as spicy at all, really. They're kind of mild, yeah. They're mild, really.
I like them. I've recently come in to enjoy them.
Well, you like them as the flavor, but they're not that spicy. So what you do?
Clean them out.
You just take and slice the
you don't want
the innards out of there.
Bananas.
I'm gonna take this. You just peel it like that. See, look at that. You got it all done.
Beautiful. Yeah. You don't want the seeds out here. There's one.
Oh, it's not gonna hurt you.
All right.
Just one. Actually, that'll add a little bit more spice to it.
Okay, you can keep a couple.
Thing is, always make sure after you do this, if you're not wearing some
Don't
kind
forget
of
to stay hydrated.
yeah, make sure you always wash your hands real good, because if you rub your eyes, the oils from the jalapeno is gonna burn.
You're gonna be in trouble, son.
Yeah, it's gonna burn. So then just take and you just do this.
You gonna dice them up real fine?
I am. I'm not gonna real fine, but I like a little chunk to stuff. You know, it doesn't have to be.
I guess I like things really fine if they're gonna be like evenly distributed. I like not having a bite of all this and then the next bite doesn't have any.
Look, to me that's not real fine. That's kind of
that's perfect.
Diced.
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's
beautiful.
pretty good actually.
Okay.
And then we'll just take it. This thing is in the way. I don't know
What
why it's
is
under
that?
there. Well, I just had a paper towel.
Yeah, paper
just in
towel.
case I
You never
needed it.
know. Yeah.
Because when I start the chicken, there it's going to be like.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be messy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that looks good, babe.
Now, take that. Take that.
You take that.
I actually think. Should I do both, or is one enough?
No, one enough for now.
Right. Because we did put the hash chili in there.
Yeah,
So
that'd be
that might be
good.
fine. And then we're gonna do this.
Oh
the
yeah, I
green
love
onions.
scallions. Green beans. Green onions.
Green onions. I call them green onions. Some people call them scallions, but they're really green onions.
I've always grown up calling them scallions.
Well, it's funny because there was an old thing way back when. It's like some people call them green onions, but they're really scallions. It was something from
They're
Dr.
both
Demento.
the same thing. I don't know. Who cares?
I don't know. They're the same
Green
thing, but in the
onions.
store they call them green onions. So, but they're.
I've seen them say
but
scallions
But Rachel says
before.
scallions.
I do.
So
It sounds more fancy, and
That's
I'm
just-
all about being fancy.
let's just dump all that stuff in there too.
So fancy.
The bacon
I-
I'm not going to do because I want.
No one
to
asked me
crisp.
what I'm drinking, but this is what I got.
All right. I don't really need that many garlic cloves. I think one's probably good.
Really, only one? You always
Maybe
use like
two.
two at least,
Yeah.
or 3 or 4.
2 cloves is good.
Yeah,
That looks good.
Nice.
And then take it and whack it.
Smash it.
Whack it. And then using the clove out.
You're good at whacking. Just saying.
Just saying.
Just saying what I'm saying.
Most guys are. Let's be honest about that now, shall we?
Is it getting hot in here? Ew. Smell those onions.
Actually, there was it turned out to be if you look at it that way, it looks like 3 cloves because.
Perfect. I like garlic.
Yeah. Hang on. Break. Now, here's also what's interesting about this whole dish, and I didn't say this at the beginning. We're gonna cook this outside on the Ninja
Yeah. Why is that?
because we're trying to keep. I mean, the temperature right now I don't think is very hot today. It's like 104.
But it is summer now.
But it's summer, and you know what? When you heat up your house, it makes your air conditioning work harder. I know it sounds weird.
No, it
And-
does. It's true. And it's expensive to replace that shit.
And the Ninja,
Less expensive.
it only works on the 110, you know, instead of the 220.
220 volt, like that beast
Right.
behind you.
Yeah, and so you besides even heating up your house, you're heating up the oven, which is hot. So you're using more electricity. You might as well just do that.
Don't forget that.
I won't. I'm going to use that in a minute.
Okay, that was
so now
pretty, babe.
let's just take this and miss it all together.
That needs an overhead cam.
You got it?
That's nice. Listen to that gross sound. I never liked that sound of
Really?
squish. All right, so he added just a little bit more milk in there, maybe a couple of tablespoons, and getting into the bird.
Yeah, I had actually thrown
Oh,
this
excuse us.
to the freezer. So there's still a little ice on it, but it's thawed out enough.
It's cooked,
Yeah.
though, really.
It's cooked. It's just I don't need these. That's what that paper towel's for.
Yeah.
I want the breast is what I want. So I'm gonna break these off. Ugh, I don't want to spill my beer.
Okay.
That turned out to be a little messy.
We just cleaned up a little bit.
We did. We kind of like. You hear this? Listen. It's still a little frozen,
little
but
icy.
it's already cooked, so it doesn't really matter too much. And I'm just gonna cut it like this, and then cut it into like cubes.
Don't
So
hurt your finger, babe.
take it, lay it flat. I don't know how big of pieces you want? Smaller?
Just diced.
You want like this?
small. Yeah,
Okay.
I like them small.
And then we can just take it like this, and
Smaller. Yeah.
I think that's fine right there.
Those are nice big ones, yeah.
It actually shreds a bit in there too, so we'll just put the bottom.
You need to grease this? No?
No. You see all that color on there? That's from the last time I smoked in there, and Rachel hates it when I use this.
Oh yeah, I tried to get it off and.
Yep.
So
Well,
this
we're
is
gonna-
now the smoking pan.
Well, and we're also gonna buy some just tins to put stuff in because that smoker really.
Yeah, the more we
makes
use
a
it, I think we
mess.
need to have more of that. So.
Yeah. And I'm actually going to, because when I say smoker, it's actually on the Ninja, and we're going to put it, because the Ninja wood fire has baking. You can bake on it. You can
Smoke, air fry,
broil, anything you want to do on there. But you can also add smoke to everything you're doing.
Oh yeah, you
So-
did some almonds the other day.
I did. They were from Costco. See, I'm making Costco food better.
Yeah, we are.
So here's the thing.
My friend gave us a whole bag because her
They were
husband didn't like
steamed.
them because they were
They
steamed.
were horrible.
And they were basically like soft and mushy. It's
Yes.
like Mark's like,
That's disgusting.
let's smoke them on the Ninja, and you did.
I smoked them and put some salt and pepper, or not salt and pepper, but I just put salt on them, and I smoked
That
them.
smoke flavor with the salt was like a smokehouse almond that you would buy.
And it made them crunchy.
We're gonna have to give her some back.
Yeah,
I
we
have to
will.
make some more. Maybe we'll show them how that turns
Well,
out.
I got a couple other things. Yeah, we'll make
Let's
a video
film the
of that.
next batch and show people how
Yeah.
to do it. Because honestly,
'Cause-
that's a big old bag of almonds, and
My question is, why would you,
You gotta smoke
steam
'em.
them?
I don't know.
And why would you eat them steamed? I don't understand.
I don't know. But they need to
Okay.
be roasted and salted. And
So does this look like enough?
That's how it
chicken?
tastes
Well,
good.
I think it needs more chicken. I'm all about that.
yeah, use that whole thing.
Okay. Well,
And
I
we
need to
got
put-
this
be able-
for the
I need to-
top,
I need to
and
put,
all
be able to put
that's
that
gonna go in the
sauce
middle.
on there, so I don't think it's gonna all fit, but we can try.
Try it. Try
I
it.
didn't get it. I was like, I tasted that. I tasted one of those steam ones. I went, blah. That's horrible.
Wait, why did you go?
Blah.
Okay.
And you know what?
That's the sound I make when I get a really gross IPA.
Yeah.
And no, straws don't take the bitter away.
Yes, it does.
Mm.
So what I'm gonna do with this? I'm gonna pour this over top, and then after
Do
it
it.
bakes, we'll put the cheese on it after it bakes.
And you
So-
got bacon still.
Yes, I'm putting the bacon on the top. Or I'll mix it in with this a little bit.
You know what I would have done is put all that in there, mixed it up, and then put it back in the casserole.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But
Just saying.
You
It
don't
would have been
have
more
to,
easy.
to do it the way I do it. It's just, is this dish going to be good?
Of course it will.
it
But
should
the
be.
bowl is made for mixing. I would have put all the stuff in it and just mixed it.
Well, I was trying to
Because
layer
look,
it.
you're making a mess.
Taste that.
No. It's not cooked yet.
Ooh.
Fine.
I'd rather. I'd rather
Spicy, babe.
Yeah, it's good.
We're not usually Mexican, but when we are, it makes us cough.
Arriba!
See, I can do that.
I love spice. I'm
I
like
do
one of
too.
these people that I love hot peppers, and I've tried. I mean, it's funny. I go to places and try like, oh, this is a ghost pepper, or whatever it is.
Mhm. Ghost pepper, hot sauce, or whatever. Which I love that stuff.
And then I
but it's
eat
so
it and I
spicy.
go,
It's not that.
it's not that hot. Of course, I didn't eat the pepper itself.
Right.
I mean, I ate the sauce, but it's like, really? This is for wimps.
Wimpy.
Someone's
Wimpy.
going, really?
Hefty.
Really? I'm
I
putting it on
love
the
the
Ninja.
bubbles.
I'm gonna do it on the bake. Okay.
Yeah.
The bake cycle.
Mm-hmm.
See, look, this is adding. Maybe that's too much fat. to throw away.
Okay, throw
That's
that
just
away.
a chunk of fat. As I ate it.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want it to go to waste. It might as well go to
Yeah.
mine. That's what your dad always says.
Yeah.
He's funny guy.
You notice how we clean up as we go along, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Yeah. So anyway,
Sorta.
this is what we got. I'm gonna cover it just to protect the bacon so it keeps it from burning.
Yeah,
You know?
good idea. Plus, you got to
Put a
add
little
cheese to
layer.
it later.
Yeah, I'm gonna add. Well, after this is done and bubbly in about
Half hour.
half hour, yeah, I'm gonna add a layer of cheap
Shredded.
sharp cheddar cheese to it.
Any kind of
And then-
cheese will really work, but that's what we
Well, that's
have,
all we
right?
got.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can add anything. That's what I'm using. If you want to follow this exactly, that's how it is. And we're gonna just place this on. First thing I gotta go out there and start.
Use what you got, people.
Yeah.
Who's the big fat marshmallow? Lucy is.
And then I gotta do this.
Oh, ignite.
I want to have some smoke in there. And
Did
there
you
it goes.
put
We
the
have to wait.
smoky balls in there?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we have to wait until it gets to here and says add food, and then you add the food, And there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at that smoke,
Ready?
would you?
Yeah, I see it.
I got this covered so it won't get so deeply smoked.
Yeah, I don't want the bacon turning black.
Now, we're gonna do that. Your pan's gonna.
Should you make a hole in it so
Nope.
smoke gets to it?
Oh, it'll get through around the edges.
Oh, okay, okay.
Anyway,
cool.
the thing is,
Half hour?
I've got it. Yeah, it's got about 35 minutes at 300. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully that's enough. I don't know because everything was cold in there, right? So we'll
check
just let it go, and then we're gonna put some cheese on it anyway.
Sure are.
Yep.
I love it. Okay, we'll see you in a half hour. Right. Mark had to put it back on for another half hour because it was
35
crunchy.
minutes actually.
So it's been on for over an hour.
Oh, over an hour. Because I did not cook the vegetables first, which I could have.
And it looks really messy because, you know, white makes...
Well, smoke.
Smoke makes white
Yeah.
and brown.
So that's why we're going to go with the tinfoil method. Well, the tins.
The tin pans, yeah,
Tins, yeah. So,
I'll clean this one up. It'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be
but-
fine. It's just a lot of work every time instead of throwing it one way.
I appreciate
Someone will
not
say,
doing
well,
that.
you're wasting. Okay, so here's the thing.
No, we're not. We're using
Right now, I'm taking a sharp cheddar. Oops. And I'm putting it on the top, and we're going to let it run again. It says 35 minutes. I won't do that.
like
But,
10.
probably about 10. You know, to get all like nice and
Yeah, and
caramelized
bubbly.
on there. So
Okay.
let's go in and let it go.
All right.
Shall we? Let's
See you
do
in
it.
10 minutes.
Yep.
Listen to that. Nice. You guys hear that? Lovely, babe.
All right, so you ready for this?
You gonna try it?
Yeah. Are you gonna? You want to try some too, right?
I do.
We're getting ready for dinner here, but just
It's too
this is
hot
just
for
a-
my palate. I like it to sit and
This is
cool
just a
to like room
sample.
temp.
of this.
Me though. I like room temp beer too.
God, Rachel.
Oh,
All right.
that was yummy. All
So
right,
this
babe.
is just a casserole done on the Ninja.
Basically, yeah.
If you don't have a Ninja, then use your oven. I don't know.
There you go.
What am I going to tell you? Or go
Just
buy a
do it.
Ninja.
Yeah, go buy a Ninja.
Yeah.
We used to
So
have
this
an
is-
Amazon account where you could put that in there, but we don't have that anymore.
You can get the Ninja that I'm using right now. I think for like $3.49. It's kind of
you can.
expensive. I got it for free though.
Yeah, you had a customer give it to you.
Ooh.
It's actually worth the price, honestly.
Oh, it sure is.
All right, so
If that one went bad, I'd buy another one for
go
sure.
in for it. Eat it. It's hot. You're gonna burn your mouth.
Mmm. Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some pretty good flavors.
Yeah.
You want to try, babe?
I do.
right,
It's
come
too
on,
hot
babe.
for me though. I'll get it in just a second. Hot.
It is. It's very spicy too. You might get a little
Oh gosh.
spicy on the palate, but it's good.
Wait. You go back up here.
It's good, babe. That bacon and everything in it is like so smoky and good.
I love that.
And creamy.
I love the creamy.
Isn't that good?
I don't even taste mushroom soup.
I don't either. Not at all.
It's just cream. In my mouth.
And do you taste? I taste the
Mm-hmm.
the peppers in there.
Oh my god. That's just super good.
That is very
I could eat
good.
this all day.
I could. It's very good.
Very comforting. Thank you, honey. Anywho, all right. Well, let
that's
this cool
good.
off and I will actually
Wow.
have a plate of it.
I'm gonna have one in a little
And,
bit too.
I got a beer that's still calling me going, Rachel,
Me
come
too.
back.
Right?
All right. Don't forget to
Bye,
like
buddy.
and subscribe. This has been fun.
and Rachel, masters of taste, turning time into joy. No moments away.